So I've really found that fingers can be the best at applying eyeshadow to your lid. And it's right in your fingertips, right at your fingertips, right? That's funny. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jamie, and today I'm going to take you through putting on my eye makeup with Mary Kay products. So I bought a bunch of new Mary Kay products, and I want to take you through a couple different videos on how I put on my makeup, and I'm going to start with my eyeshadow, and I'll take you through that full application. If you guys enjoy videos like these, please subscribe to my channel below. It's free. You're welcome here. I would love to have you, and it really supports me. So thank you so much for that. And let's roll into the eyeshadow application. Let's just jump right on in here. I'm gonna start with my eyes. So I did order some eyeshadows. I ordered these 6 eyeshadows down here, and they're kind of all different colors. There's 3 shimmers and 3 mattes, and they range in tone, you can see, or they, range in depth really, but they're all kind of the same neutral tone. I thought that would be a great way to start my collection. So let's start this off. What I'm first gonna use is this eye primer. So I always use eye primer because it really locks your eyeshadow in place. So you really only just need a little bit, and that's enough to put on both eyes. So just put it in. So yeah, the key to the primer is you only just need just a little bit. So, but it's a fantastic product that will like set your eyeshadow in all day so you don't get fading throughout the day. So my trick with eyeshadow is I always start with the lightest color and the biggest brush. So as I move through these shadows and get to darker colors, my brush is gonna get smaller. And typically, I like to use about 2 brushes for each shadow I put down, because one is gonna be my depositing brush and the other one's gonna be my blending brush. So let's move through this. I'm gonna use this brush to deposit. The other one I showed you, same size. This one I'm gonna use to blend. So deposit color. Since my first color, I wanna have like a setting type of color, one that's gonna cover like, to cover up all of the primer that I put on, but like towards the top of my eyelid. I want that to be my lightest color. I don't really have a light color, so what I'm gonna use is my translucent powder. So I'm gonna get into there, and what I do is I dip and I dust off. All right, so that was the first color, which is really like no color. It's just setting the stage. So then I'm gonna go into the next color. So like I said, I'm actually gonna start with the lightest non-shimmery shade. I save the shimmers for my eyelid. I do the non-shimmery matte shades for the rest of my eyes. So I'm gonna start with this color right here. This is called Hazelnut. Dip into there, dip it off. So this one, I'm gonna start on the outside. I always start on the outside, and I'm gonna go pretty low down, but I know that this is my crease color. So really what I'm gonna try to do is blend this into my eye socket, my crease color right there. So it's a lighter color, and that's where it goes. I start on the outer corner, and then I blend in. All right, so I'm gonna pull you guys a little bit closer because I just feel like you're too far away over there. And now we're gonna get down to the darker colors. So now I'm gonna go into the next darkest color. That's a matte color, so it's gonna be that one right there. And I'm gonna go with a little bit of a smaller brush than the last one I used. So I'm gonna use this brush right here and go into that darker color. I believe this one's called Cinnamon. I can list the shades below. So once again, start at the outer corner. You're gonna deposit your color at the most outer corner of your eye. And watch where you deposit color. You wanna pretend like there's an imaginary line from here to the end of your eyebrow. Do not put color down in this area, or anything we put there, we're just gonna wipe away, because we wanna leave our eyes lifted. So once again, I'm gonna go back into that color, tap it off, and then just put it right here, right at the outer corner. I'm not gonna carry it up very far. See where I put it? It just ends right in the crease there. That's where I want it to end. And I'm actually gonna put this brush down. This is the one that had the pigment on it. And I'm gonna pick up a smaller brush that's clean, smaller brush. And this is gonna be used for blending. Now I take that, what I've deposited, and I start blending it into the crease, just like this. Blending it into the other colors, just like this. It's really important when you get to those darker colors that you use a clean brush for blending, because it just gets like a muddy mess if you don't, and you'll end up taking a lot of the color that you still have in your brush and you'll pull it across your eye. You don't want that. You want to use a clean brush. So it's going to seem like you're using a good bit of brushes, but you can actually use this clean brush to smudge out any of your eyeshadow, because it pretty much is clean. It's just got a little bit of product on it because you're dragging it. Okay, so the next colors I like to use are sparkle colors on the lid. So I'll go in with a shimmery lid shade, and then I'm gonna go back and deepen my outer V, but that's gonna be like the last step, because I want everything to, you know, like kind of run into all of itself and blend really well so it looks good. So now we're gonna go into a shimmery lid shade. I like to use like this lightest shade for like the inner corner of my eye, so let's try that. This one is called Candlelight, and what I do is I just use my finger. I dip it in there, I'm dipping my finger into Candlelight, got it on my finger, right there, and now I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. And this actually could be a shade that you use as a brightening color, like you bring some light into the inner corner of your eye by putting it right there. And then I just use it at the very inner corner of my lid, right there. Okay, so then I'm gonna move to the second lightest color, which is this one, and it's called like a rose gold. So I'm gonna take that one on a different finger, go on my second finger, and here it is. That's the second one. And I'm gonna start moving this one now across more, you know, of the middle part of my lid. So I do that, and I kind of blend the colors into each other where they meet. So that is how I do that. And then at the end, at the back, if you want to do another shimmer, you can. I'll take this one. This is like called Burnish, I think. And it's that color right there. It's like a darker gold brown. And I'm going to put that on the end towards the back of my eye. And then I'm kind of running the rose gold into the darker color, making it look like one even gradient across my eyelid. So that is it. So that's my main shade. So I'm gonna just do that on the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So both eyes are done. Well, the majority of my eye is done, and now I'm just gonna take some of the darker color, and I'm gonna take a small brush. So this is when you wanna start getting like super detailed. So I take this brush, it's like a small detail brush, and I'm gonna go into the darkest color that I have here. And I'm gonna put it right on the outer lash line here, just to kind of mimic, you know, like a shadow back here. So that is really it. So you might wonder, like, why do I use my fingers for the eyeshadow? So let me pull you back. So I've really found that fingers can be the best at applying eyeshadow to your lid. I use my fingers a lot. They're probably like the best makeup tool. They're warm and they melt the makeup a little bit better into your skin. And obviously it's free and it's right in your fingertips, right at your fingertips, right? That's funny. So anyway, they're just really easy to use, and when you put shimmery color on, the heat of your finger or something, the way that your hand collects color actually typically makes it like the most pigmented and the shiniest for any tool that you have. You could either wet a brush or you could use your fingertips and you get like the same effect. So that is why I use my fingertips. What I like to do is take a small shadow brush like this. I guess this is like a packer brush. And then I take that and I put it in one of the lighter colors. So I'm gonna go with the lightest color that I had, that hazelnut color. And I'm gonna put that, it's starting at the back half of my eye. I'm pulling forward just a little bit, like halfway through on my lower lash line. So I hope you enjoyed watching me put on my eyeshadow. I have a lot of different Mary Kay products, as I mentioned, so I'm so excited to go over them all with you guys, but that was eyeshadow application, and I know there's gonna be a lot more. So if you enjoyed that, please give this video a like. I really appreciate your support on my channel. If you have any questions about Mary Kay products, please comment below, email me. My email address is in the description box. And anytime you engage with my videos, it's really great for my channel. So if you have any questions, really feel free to ask. Okay, thanks so much. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.